students, welcome to the next video of trigonometry. In previous video we had seen about allied angle and example based on allied angle. So we had already solved A, B and C1. Now let us see the D. So just verify your answer. D1 is cos minus 390 degree. Now first we know that cos minus theta is equal to cos theta, right? By negative angle formula. So write cos minus theta as cos theta. So by writing that we get cos minus 390 degree as cos 390 degree. Okay. Now next step is writing this 390 degree in the form of allied angle. So this 390 degree will be 4 into 90 means 360 plus 30 degree, right? So that is equal to cos 30 degree. Why cos 30 degree? Because n is equal to 4, right? Means n is a even number. In previous video we had seen that if n is a even number, then cos will convert into cos only, right? Now whether it will be a plus cos 30 degree or minus cos 30 degree. So for that we have to see the quadrant, in which quadrant this angle 390 lies. So 4 into 390 means 360. So 360 means the whole rotation plus 30 degree means angle is in first quadrant, right? Angle is in first quadrant. So in first quadrant all trigonometric ratios are positive. So that's why cos 30 degree will be a positive. Okay. Now value for cos 30 degree. So cos 30 degree is root 3 upon 2. Hence cos minus 390 degree is root 3 upon 2. See the one more example. E1 sec 3660 degree. Okay. Now this 3660 degree that can be written as 40 into 90, right? 40 into 90 is 3660 40 into 90 is 3600, right? So plus 60 degree. So that will be a 3660 degree. Now 40. Here n is equal to 40. Again n is an even number. So for even number there is a no change. So sec will be a sec. Okay, so sec 60 degree. Now positive or negative. So 40 times 90. So that means it will be a like this. It will be a come after 40 rotation. It will be a come here only, right? Then 60. So 60 will be in first quadrant. So again in first quadrant all trigonometric ratios are positive. Therefore sec 3660 degree will be a positive. So plus sec 60 degree. Okay. Now value for sec 60 degree. So sec 60 degree is a value is a 2. So that's why sec 60 degree is equal to 2. Okay. Now next sin square 120 degree. Okay. Now sin square 120 degree. We can write this as sin 120 whole square. Okay. Sin 120 whole square. Now this 120, can I write this 120 as 90 plus 30, right? 120 degree is 90 degree plus 30 degree, right? Now this 90 degree, can I write this 90 degree as 1 into 90 degree, right? So sin 1 into 90 degree plus 30 degree. Now here n is equal to 1. 1 is an odd number, right? For odd number sin will convert into cos. So cos 30 degree. Okay. Now 90 this is 90. 90 plus 30. So 120 will come in second quadrant, right? In second quadrant, cos is negative, so minus cos, right? But we are taking whole square, so after taking whole square it will convert into positive. So cos 30 degrees root 3 upon 2, root 3 upon 2 whole square, so that is equal to 3 upon 4. Okay, now let's see the next type of question. So in next type, question is, without using calculator, find the value of sin 150 degree plus cos 300 degree minus tan 350 degree plus sec square 3660 degree. Okay, in previous one a single term is given like sin 150 degree, and we have to find sin 150 degree without using calculator. Here we have to do the whole calculation without using calculator. Okay, so same procedure. First, what we are going to do? First we are going to find the value for sin 150 degree. So we can write this 150 as 2 into 90 degree minus 30 degree, right? 2 into 90, 180, 180 minus 30. Okay, so that is equal to 2 is a even number, so sign will change in sign only, so sin 30 degree. Okay, now 180 minus something means it will come in second quadrant. In second quadrant sign is positive, so it will be a sin 30 degree, and sin 30 degree value is 1 upon 2. Similarly we have to find cos 300. So cos 300 degree, so can I write this cos 300 degree as cos 4 into 90 degree minus 60 degree, so that is equal to cos 60 degree. Why? Because n is 4 means even. Okay, n is even, so if n is even then no change, so cos will convert in cos only, so cos 60 degree. Okay, then 4 into 90 means 360, so 360 minus 60, so angle is in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant cos is positive, so therefore cos 60 degree. Okay, and cos 60 degree value is 1 upon 2. Then similarly we have to find tan 315 degree. So tan 315 degree means tan 4 into 90 degree minus 45 degree, so that is equal to minus tan 45 degree. Why? Because n is 4, so 10 will convert into 10 only. 4 into 90, 360 minus something, so angle is in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant 10 is negative, so therefore this will be a minus 10 45 degree. Okay, and 10 45 degree is 1, so value is minus 1. Then next is sin sec 3660 degree. So like the previous one, sec 3660 degree, that we will get as, that we know value for sec 3660 degree, that is equal to 2. So from this same method we are getting sec 3660 degree as 2. So we are going to use in this sum. So now after getting all the values we have to substitute the values. So sin 150 degree is 1 upon 2 plus cos 300 is 1 upon 2 minus tan 315 degrees minus 1 plus sec square 3660 degrees 2, so 2 square. Okay, so after solving this we get 6. So without using calculator, we can find any trigonometric ratios, or we can add trigonometric ratios by using allied and compound angle concept. So one more example is there. Second example, cos 570 degree into sin 510 degree plus sin minus 330 degree into cos minus 390 degree. This sum is homework for you. Try to solve the sum. Similar method, you have to first reduce all the terms, okay. Then example for practice, without using calculator, find the value of cos 15 degree, then sin 420 into cos 390 plus cos minus 300 degree into sin 330 degree. Okay, this one is homework or practice sum. This is the table, okay. You can refer this table also, or you can simply as I told you how to find the allied angle. First you have to check the n, okay. For allied angle, first check the n. If n is even number, then there will be a no change, okay. If n is a odd number, then there will be a change, and change will be like this. Sin will convert into cos will convert into sin, tan will convert into cot will convert into tan, sec will convert into cosec will convert into sec, okay. So if there is a odd number, if n is odd, then this changes will occur, okay. If n is even, then sin will remain sin only, cos will remain cos only. There will be no change at all. So with this I am concluding this video. I hope the basic part of trigonometry is clear. The whole chapter trigonometry is based on allied and compound angle. So allied and compound angle should be very clear to you. So please refer this video. So thank you, students.